to the 2023 Brain versus Taste Buds Challenge. And guess what, everybody? That's right, we have reached these semifinals. And we have reached the episode where you're going to get the champion crown. We're also going to reveal all 4 beers that are featured in this one. The rest of them will be featured on Instagram on tomorrow or on Friday. So we're going to get it going here in the first semifinal matchup. My taste buds have gone with one that I'm not sure many have, but we got number 4 Tennessee from the East taking on number 5 San Diego State from the South. There's a reason why these two made it through their brackets. I do remember everything I'm tasting. Tennessee kind of brings an interesting flavor, whereas San Diego State kind of punches you. It punches you with a flavor. A little bit of orange. Gives you that right away. The one thing that I have to say is that Tennessee gives me a flavor. Like it's there, but it's more on this subtle plane. But San Diego State, as I sip again, the flavor itself is almost more Belgian. Because this one actually, it gives me like an orange flavor that also has this like other complex thing happening, whether that be the yeast or the grains that were used. But it's there, and it really entices my taste buds. So I'm going to take a pellet cleanser now and try Tennessee one more time. There's just something about this beer. The reason why Tennessee's beer is so good is because it gives you the same thing here, but it gives you that like extra dimension. It gives you that biting into an orange. This doesn't give you. But the pre-flavor is very similar. It's very smooth. It's a very good beer, all in and of itself. My taste buds are saying that number 4 Tennessee is going to the national championship. And we're in the final semifinal. Things are getting intense. They're getting intense. And I gotta say, my taste buds have made choices that I would have never made in my brain. My taste buds are saying, you know what? Your brain doesn't really matter when we're talking about insanity. And that's true. Your brain doesn't matter. So my thought is, my little gray cells are going to wipe the floor with you. But we'll keep going. All right. So we got number 3, Xavier, taking on number 4, UConn in this matchup of my taste buds. I did have Xavier making it this far. I didn't have UConn, and I didn't have Xavier moving on anyway. So if this happens, my brain is defeated probably. Because, well, for one, Gonzaga. You need Gonzaga to make it. So, yeah, things are pretty intense. Let's try number 4, UConn. Oh, yeah. The dark beer. The dark beer coming back to me. I've brewed many dark beers. One of my favorite was a coffee porter. I also brewed a breakfast, like kind of a breakfast stout with my friend Pooch. We used maple syrup. That was fun. It was a very good beer. He'd probably be like, I'm a brewer now. That beer sucked. But the thing is that I actually think that when you're home brewing, you can try different things. You can go nuts. You're not trying to sell the beer. So if you like it, that's great. Trying to sell the beer is a different story. You're trying to like meet a market. You're trying to literally play to an audience, so to speak. Yeah, Pooch makes great beers. He was a master brewer once. He's probably going to be a master brewer again. Look for John Puchalski. He will make your dreams come true when it comes to beer. But besides that, let's try number 3, Xavier. This is good. There's a reason why these teams moved on. They really stepped it up. So one thing I like about this year is that I feel like I have 4 different beers. And I think the national championship will be 2 different beers. And it's going to make it difficult to choose. And that's what I want. So I'm going to pellet cleanse again. Number 4, Ugon. It's tasty. Number 3, Xavier. Oh, it's good too. I told you before how dark beers have like a special place in my heart from the younger days. But man, the subtlety of this Xavier beer and the fact that it reminds me of a Belgian. Number 3, Xavier is going to the national championship. Did anybody think that the national championship would be number 3, Xavier against number 4, Tennessee? Are you kidding me? My taste buds are taking mad risks. If my taste buds beat my brain this year, kudos to my taste buds. I'll buy a keg and do a keg stand if that happens. Because my brain's feeling pretty confident at this point. But we'll see what happens. Midwest, number 3, Xavier. East, number 4, Tennessee. Xavier is a very good team. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they surprised people and made the national championship, especially this year. Tennessee, very good team. To be honest, as a Final Four team, wouldn't be surprised. But the thing is that it's hard to think about this national championship match. We've had crazier matches. I mean, recently. So is it really that nuts? Only time will tell. Let's start with number 4, Tennessee. See what they got to offer. I think we know. A very tasty beer. This is going to be a good national championship matchup in the Blind Bear Taste Test. Let's go with Xavier. Wow. My taste buds are picking one of these 2 teams as the champion. Xavier, to be honest, a super dark horse. Either of these teams win, it's epic. Tennessee's way more down the line. So my brain's got to go bye-bye here because my brain's like, out of this matchup, I'm going Xavier. Nope. We're going to take multiple belly cleansers. You've heard everything the past couple of days why Tennessee's beer is good. It's a good damn beer. It just has that subtle orange flavor. It's surprising. It is a surprising beer. This is a tough one. Number 3, Xavier. Oh man, it's very good. Number 4, Tennessee. It's very good. It's so good. I'm gonna do one more time. Number 4, Tennessee. Number 3, Xavier. Oh, man. I got to do it one more time. One more time. Let's start here this time. Number 2, Xavier. Number 4, Tennessee. I know. My taste buds know. And it's because of the balance. The grain. The grain comes through in one of these. Can you guess which one? Are you going to guess? Because my taste buds are going with Xavier as the national champion! Woo! That's right. Xavier. Wow. What a ride. Okay. We've reached a part of the show where we're going to reveal the top 4. We know who my brain has picked as the national champion, and that'd be Xavier. But we're going to go based on my styles and how I rank them. So we're going to start the number 5 San Diego State South beer. That one was number 4 in my thoughts. So we're going to see what it is. Hazy Little Thing IPA. Look at that. Chico, California, and Mills River, North Carolina. It's a Sierra Nevada. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. Wow. What's funny about this hazy IPA is I wouldn't have called it a hazy IPA. But now that I see that it's a hazy IPA, I'm like, that makes complete sense. See how your taste buds can fuck with your brain. But that's an intense profile. All right. So we have number 4, Yukon from the West region. This was the dark beer. We know it's going to be some sort of a fucking porter situation. Looks like I got to remove some duct tape. This is when it gets fun. You got to remove it. It's like, oh man, I'm breaking nails. Why did I even duct tape it this hard? It's for science. Science is the reason why I take these steps. And every single time I'm like, why the hell do I care? But we'll see. We'll see what the fuck this is. It says Giants Bane Fair Steak Co-op. Look at that. A double stout? What? There's a reason why this is number 3. That is impressive. Fair Steak Co-op from good old Minnesota. Love it. Wow, a double American stout, black, roasted, and hefty. Very tasty. You guys made number 3. Number 3, baby. You should be excited. Let's see what number 2 was. Number 4, Tennessee. We'll see what this is. Oh, remember I said possibly some wheats and things? Sunny Little Thing Citrus Wheat Ale from Sierra Nevada, making a step. That's 2 Sierra Nevadas in the top 4. Chico, California, Mills River, North Carolina. Wow. Pretty impressive. They brought number 4 Tennessee as the runner-up. Now let's look at the champion. Number 3 Xavier from the Midwest. Oh my God. We had an Odell Brewing Company beer that made it this far before. They were runner-up though. this year, Odell Brewing is the number one beer in this taste test, everybody. St. Lupulin Extra Pale Ale. Everybody that said I was against hops, I didn't like hops from the past 2 years, in your face. Of course, there'll be more shows coming on my Sun-Dried Tomatoes YouTube channel, and also some companions on the Instagram account. And we got Brewing the Facts. I'm going to be brewing another beer, going through some beer facts. Legends of the Diamond. We're going to be talking about some baseball players from a time when they weren't allowed to play in the major leagues because the major leagues were scared that they were too good to strike out all their players and to hit home runs off all their pitchers. And then, of course, we'll have some more cosmic horror. The Sun-Dried Tomatoes podcast will come back at some point. Random reactions will also be back at some point. Lots of content. Come back. Enjoy time. I mean, come on. Am I really that bad? I don't think I'm that bad. Until next time, salut! And this has been the 2023 Brain vs. Taste Bud Challenge! Peace out.